My ex-husband expects me to care for the woman he cheated on me with because she is sick and I know how to care for sick people more. Hello everyone. I am Diane by name, 30 by age and a female. I am a divorced single mother of 3 children aged 9 male, 7 female and my last child with my ex-husband who's 4 male. For context, my ex-husband divorced me when I found out he was seeing another woman after I gave birth to our last child. That while using his phone I saw a hotel. Thanks for using our service email he received. I checked the location of this hotel and found out it was in San Francisco on the day he told me he was going to a business meeting in Manchester. I didn't ask him for any explanation. Instead, I started watching his movements and body language. Through his phone I got to find out he was actually cheating on me with his boss. He is the manager of her company. He practically works for her. My ex-husband has that face and body physique ladies of these days longs for, so I knew if he wanted to cheat, it won't be hard. But why an old woman? I quietly packed my bags and my children's, loaded them in my car trunk and left. I didn't know where I was going, but I knew I needed to be out before I do something I might regret later. I went to my friend's house. It was where we spent the night. I couldn't leave my children there because he was off to another business meeting, which turns out he took his mistress on a vacation. I called my lawyer friend whom I explained everything to and told him I don't need anything from him. I just want my children's custody and a smooth divorce so I can move on peacefully. When he got home, he probably found an empty room, so he kept blowing off my phone until I took his call. He started begging me, said it wasn't what it seems, he was doing everything for us. Without his job we can't have a good life. We finally divorced after 2 years of separation. I moved on to another country with my children. He get to have them every holidays. I soon got married to my now husband. He has 2 children from his previous marriage. We decided on not having kids and just take care of ours. 2 years later, I got a message from my ex that his wife, the woman he cheated with, is sick and needs care. I mean, what have I got to do with that? He said he knows his request might sound awful, but he really needs her to be taken care of by me. I flat out told him nope, I'm not doing that. Besides, I've got a job I won't want to lose because of a stranger. He says she's not a stranger and I need to just do it. Since I took care of his mom when she was sick, I told him it's different. His mom is my children's grandmother. He said his wife is our children's stepmother. I laughed, the guts to be wasting my time. I ended the call after I told him to not dial my number if it's not about our kids. You might be wondering why I took care of my ex-mother-in-law even though I am no longer her daughter-in-law. You see, when I was passing through the divorce, I was actually just a stay-at-home mom. I and my children were squatting with my friend then. She called to ask how we were doing and I told her about our housing situation. She offered us her house that was yet to be occupied. I grabbed the offer and thanked her. She also buys groceries whenever she visits us and purposely forgets some cash only to tell us to make use of them. I really don't know how to thank her enough. She always tells me I should not worry. She's also taking care of her grandkids. After the divorce was finalized and I moved, about a year later I heard she was ill and nobody was taking care of her. I drove to her place, packed some of her clothes and took her with me. She stayed with us for 3 months and when she was healthy enough, she went back to her place. This is the situation my ex-husband was comparing. Imagine taking care of the woman that broke my home. It's not possible. When my husband came back, he asked if I had any clue why my ex-husband was calling him. I told him everything he said when he called me. He looked like I gave him a Mises dinner, terrified. He asked what I told him. I said no and he was trying to reason with me. My husband said it's ridiculous to even think it's okay to ask your ex-wife for such favor. I told him, I have a feeling she was just trying to see if I will lower myself so she can humiliate me. My husband was amazed and said, I might be right and women are complicated but the man has no shame to agree to such. I said maybe because she's probably the one providing and he doesn't want to lose his ATM machine. My friend sent me a screenshot of my ex-husband's wife's post on Facebook. My ex's wife posted about how some people don't have conscience and keep holding on to grudges as if their life depends on it. I posted about how some sugar mummies think they're the prize, forgetting that money can buy attention but never genuine importance. Mind you, she's 45 and my ex-husband is 35. My phone blew up again. My ex-husband was mad at me and demands I bring down the post as the comments people were dropping sounded harsh. I of course refused to bring it down. He threatened to fight for custody of our children and take them away from me. I told him to go ahead, I'm not afraid of him. He ended the call. I found a video his wife posted, the next day crying and saying she asked for love and not to be seen as a money-making machine. My ex sent me a lot of messages, calling me a loser, how I wanted to ruin everything for him while being happy for myself. Last I heard they're living apart and I couldn't be happier. What goes around, comes around. Support us by subscribing and liking this video. Thank you.